Constable Montja and his wife had plans of finalizing their lobola negotiations this weekend. They planned a big celebration afterwards. They were going to celebrate this big moment and seal their love with friends and family in a big celebration. Sergeant Rapetswa is known to be a very present husband. His wife is pregnant and he would often knock off at work and rush home so that he can do laundry, so that his wife doesn't have to do any of the heavy lifting while she is pregnant. Their new baby is due soon. He was excited to meet the baby, but he will not meet his baby. His colleague Constable Montja will not get married this weekend. His wedding celebration, which was scheduled to take place on Saturday, December 6, will be his funeral. The two police officers were ambushed and they were killed, this while on duty at Ivory Park on Friday last week. This is Constable Arnold Montja and his colleague Sergeant Matome Rapetswa's heartbreaking story. Welcome to True Crime with me, Julia. On this channel, we look into true crime cases that have happened in South Africa. Today's story is new. It broke on Friday last week, 28 November. Yesterday, on Monday, 1 December, the police made an arrest and the suspects are yet to appear in court. So the story is currently based on allegations. Let us get into the story.
What you know?
I know about the scene. I heard 3 gunshots. These people were 6. They were fighting like arguing. I don't know what they were talking about, but they were arguing and fighting. They were coming from the scene on Extension 8. They wanted to rob a lady. She threw her phone. She said, "You must kill me." That guy said, "No, we won't kill that lady because she's innocent." That's why I thought maybe they were fighting him. They were friends. These people are the one who robbing everyone every day. People are being killed by them. But now I feel happy because one of them is dead. Because they are getting what? Lost. It means the crime will be reduced if they are getting dead. Thank you.
You're saying that you suspect that these same men were from the crime scene. Are you talking about the crime scene where the 2 police officers were gunned down?
Yes, ma'am. I'm talking about that. They are the one who roaming around, killing people, robbing people, their stuff. That's why I feel happy because one is gunned down, is dead. It means those 5, they are coming. Their time is coming.
For Constable Maselelo Arnold Montja, December 6 was meant to be one of the happiest days of his life. His family and the family of his partner had been preparing for lobola negotiations, a traditional celebration of union and commitment. His mother, Montja, spoke to him earlier that Friday. They were finalizing the plans. She remembers the excitement, the joy, the anticipation of gifts, surprises, and a celebration that would have brought 2 families together. His wife bought him gifts, a lot of them. She said she was going to give them to him on Saturday after their celebration. But instead of preparing tables and decorations, the family is now preparing for his funeral. It will be on the same day the negotiations were supposed to happen. He was only 28 years old, just weeks away from turning 29 years old on December 30. He lives behind his partner and their 7-month-old twins. His colleague that night, Sergeant Matome Rapetswa, was 51 years old, a calm gentleman who deeply loved his family. His aunt Mogadi Mataba says his death broke them completely. His grade 11 son hasn't cried. He locks himself in his room, silent, shattered, unable to speak about his father. Another son who had just finished matric cries every day. Sergeant Rapetswa leaves behind a pregnant wife and 2 children who now face a life without him. He was supposed to go home that night. Instead, he never did. On Friday night, 28 November, at Ivory Park in Extension 9, an area known by residents as one of the most dangerous in the township, a place where criminals don't care who they kill, where the law enforcement officers are feared to be outnumbered, they are outgunned, and often sent into hotspots in pairs. Just like Constable Montja and Sergeant Rapetswa, the 2 officers were out in a crime prevention patrol when they were ambushed. There was no warning, no chance to defend themselves. According to early reports, they were shot while still inside their patrol vehicle. Sergeant Rapetswa tried to run. He made it a few steps before he was shot again outside a tech shop. Residents who heard the gunshot stayed inside. One only discovered the next morning that one of the officers killed was his neighbor. The families believe the officers were targeted. They say this was not just another random robbery. Someone wanted something specific. After the ambush, the killer stole 2 state-issued 9mm pistols, a sapS R5 assault rifle, and 2 cell phones.
Special Commissioner of Gauteng, Lieutenant General Mtombeni, who visited the scene on Friday evening, has since appointed a team of seasoned detectives and specialized units to find the killers and recover the state firearms. General Maselelo says the ongoing attacks and killing of police officers who are on and off duty undermines the authority of the state. Between the 1st of April and the end of September, the SAPS sadly lost 6 police officers that were killed in the line of duty. We are doing everything possible as management to ensure members are always operationally ready to respond to the call of duty by providing them with resources and ensuring they attend refresher courses and regular maintenance shooting exercises. To all our law enforcement officers out there, don't die with the resources that we have given you. Always be vigilant and act decisively when your life or the lives of the communities we serve is under threat. Anyone with information on this incident, on the whereabouts of these suspects, are encouraged to call 08600 10111 or the station commander of Ivory Park, Brigadier Ngobo, on 076 411 2314.
The attackers disappeared into the night, leaving nothing behind but grief, chaos, and devastation. Residents say these killings reflect the daily reality of Ivory Park and the growing fear among law enforcement.
Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Gezi. Just tell us about, what you saw, what you know.
I know about the scene. I heard 3 gunshots. These people were 6. They were fighting like arguing. I don't know what they were talking about, but they were arguing and fighting. They were coming from the scene on Extension 8. They wanted to rob a lady. She threw her phone. She said, "You must kill me." That guy, he said, "No, we won't kill that lady because she's innocent." That's why I thought maybe they were fighting him. They were friends. These people are the one who robbing everyone every day. People are being killed by them. But now I feel happy because one of them is dead. Because they are getting what? Loss. It means the crime will be reduced if they are getting dead. Thank you.
You're saying that you suspect that these same men were from the crime scene. Are you talking about the crime scene where the 2 police officers were gunned down?
Yes, ma'am. I'm talking about that. They are the one who roaming around, killing people, robbing people, their stuff. That's why I feel happy because one is gunned down, is dead. It means those 5, they are coming. Their time is coming.
One traffic warden said criminals aren't afraid of the police anymore. It hasn't even been a year since we buried another one. Ivory Park once again had claimed 2 more lives of the men in blue. The matter sent shockwaves through sapS. The National Commissioner General Maselelo called the attack an assault on the authority of the state. He ordered a massive mobilization of resources. A manhunt began, fast, coordinated, relentless. Soon, intelligence-led operations took police teams to Tembisa and Mamelodi East. There, they made a breakthrough. 2 men were arrested after being found with 1 sapS-issued 9mm pistol, the stolen R5 rifle, and multiple rounds of ammunition. These weapons were confirmed to belong to the slain officers. For now, the suspects face charges of illegal possession of firearms and ammunition. But investigators say more suspects are still out there, and another stolen 9mm pistol is still missing, so the hunt continues. For sapS, the deaths of Constable Montja and Sergeant Rapetswa are part of a devastating trend. Between April and September, 6 police officers were killed in the line of duty. General Maselelo issued a warning to officers. He says, "Don't die with the resources we have given you. Always be vigilant." But vigilance wasn't enough that night in Ivory Park. 2 lives were taken, 2 families were broken, 2 communities left with wounds that will never heal. And children will grow up without their fathers. One set of twins too young to even remember their dad. Another one will never even get to meet their dad. In Ivory Park, life continues, gunshots still echo through the night and the fear remains, but so does the fight for justice. If you have any information about the suspects or the missing weapons, sapS urges you to come forward. You can report tip-offs on the sapS app. Thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on this story? Please stay safe. I will see you on the next one.